say Ibaye? Learn something today, all right? The answer to Ibaye is what? Ashe. Ashe. So be it. All right. For the four directions, the north, the south, the east, the west, we say Ibaye. Ibaye. Africans are not listening. Ancestors are shaking their heads. I say Ibaye, y'all say what? All right. I will try it again. The north, the south, the east, the west, Ibaye. Ibaye. Nat Turner. Time marking moment in our history that put the American slave order on notice that it was not invincible, that they are not untouchable, and that our ancestors continue to do whatever is necessary to one day be free. Even though he couldn't carry it all the way on, he let everybody know that we were never going to give up and we were never going to accept slavery. For this incredible ancestor whose name we are gathered today, for Nat Turner, we say Ibaye. Ibaye. Ashe. This is Black August, at the heart of Black August, on the 14th of August, at a place called Boy Kraman. There was a libation made by Boukman Dada that set off the epic Haitian Revolution. The slave insurrection that was successful, that threw off the yokes of slavery, defied 3 world superpowers. Right. And your ancestors did it in an African way. For Boukman Dada, for Toussaint, for Dessalines, for all the ancestors of the epic Haitian Revolution, we say Ibaye! 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 At the end of the month, Gabriel Prosser tried to get it off on August 30th, 1800. He wasn't successful, but there was a march of that long train of resistance that kept the white man on his heels over the savagery and butchery that was the oppression of our ancestors on slavery. For Gabriel Prosser, we say Ibaye. 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 Since it's Black August, I'll end with the other ancestor for this day. Just a century later, led an armed revolt in a prison that led the birth and beginning of the modern prison justice movement. And it was one of the baddest black radical writers of his time and of his place and of his circumstance. He was none other than Field Marshal George Jackson, right? The Soledad brother who left us all. Marked this moment in time with blood in our eyes for Comrade George. We say Ibaye. 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 Now, I've got 2 beautiful young women here today who got ancestors directly tied to this. They need to be in this circle. Queen Mother Maku just walked in. Queen Mother Maku, tell everybody the name of your ancestor. Then roll with this great ancestor. What's his name? Tell the story.
William Artist, also known as Willie or Billy Artist.
Billy Artist, Ibaye. Ibaye. We have Blair Sinclair with us. I'm saying Sinclair. I'm sorry, bro. I apologize. Y'all got to edit that part on your telephone. Say something about it. Wait. That's right.
I'm not. My ancestor is Nathaniel Turner. He is my great uncle 5 times. And I'm so happy to see all of this.
So we begin, as we add, for the ancestor whose name this park is named after. Mark the time of this day in a really unique way. Our ancestors refusing to accept slavery did that. We end with the, as we began, with the 4 directions, the north, the south, the east, the west, Ibaye. 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 Oh! It is done.
All right. In a little while, we're going to call both Blair Silver and Queen Mother Maku back to elaborate on their ancestry. I know you you have questions just like I do. What would I do if I found out my uncle was Nat Turner? My great uncle was Nat Turner. Crazier than I am now. All right, let us sing the first stanza. Uplift every voice and sing. If everybody would stand. We'll just do the first stanza. Those of you who are able to stand.
No, it's your anthem. You should be standing. That's my name.
Right. Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring. Sing with the harmony of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening sky. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of a new day begun. Let us march on, still victory is won. Give yourselves a hand. Give yourselves a big hand. And now I'm going to call on our dear sister who will introduce the members of the Friends of Nat Turner Park. Give the Friends of Nat Turner Park a big hand. It is the Friends of Nat Turner Park who are truly responsible for us being here today. The People's Organization for Progress is a co-signer. They are the signers. They are the group that helped bring this park, the only park in the United States of America named after Nat Turner and the leader of a slave rebellion. And it's the Friends that brought that into being. And later on, much later on, we came along and said, well, we should have a commemoration of Nat Turner's rebellion in Nat Turner Park. But I'm going to bring Sister Elizabeth McGrady forward, and then she can introduce whoever she wants to introduce to speak, introduce the members, and whoever else she wants to speak. Give her a big hand. Give the Friends a big hand.
Good evening, everyone. I'm so glad everyone is out here tonight. Thank you for coming to Nat Turner Park, the only park in the world named after your ancestor, Nat Turner. We have our Vice President, Brother Richard Whitney's here. He has brought some youth, his son, and he has a couple of t-shirts he'd like to present. And I'm going to turn it over the mic over to Brother Richard.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
So what a great day
What a great day.
that the Master has made for us,
The Master has made for us.
because the forecast was for rain. For rain.
It ain't rain.
And so it's a great day that we have an opportunity of sharing information about someone who is very important, in our history. Okay? It's a great day that one of the descendants of Nat Turner graced us with her presence. So, on behalf of the Friends of Nat Turner Park, we have a small token of our appreciation. And so if she would have time, just to come up and grace us once. Now, please do not be upset at the size of the shirt. So understand, it is the thought that counts. Okay? So we want her to South Jersey. So we want to this shirt. He also designed the symbols at both entrances of Nat Turner Park. 18th Avenue side, Muhammad Ali Avenue side. Okay. We also have a shirt for Brother Ham.
I'm in two organizations.
Okay. So without Brother Ham, you know, there are a lot of pressing issues, you know, that may not be exposed to some of us. You know, sometimes we have our mind on other things, but Brother Ham has the knack of getting us to think about the important things. Excuse my phone. And so we have two shirts that we want to share with some young people. One of the young persons is my son. You might forget who he is, because I had him doing some community work, so he may not want everybody to know he's my son. This is my son. I affectionately call him Mr. Awesome, because he continuously does things that amazes me, in a good way. Now sometimes I say he goes in the la-la land, you know, which some children do, you know, but I appreciate him coming out and trying to support the cause, because he's out supporting the cause, and he will be educated out here about Brother Nat Turner. And another young person who I want to give a shirt to, her name is Victoria. Victoria is a young lady that participates in an organization called Girls Live, Laugh, Love. And it's all about empowering women. Young women from the ages of 6 to 17. Because women are the backbone to most struggles. Some things we may have heard about a sister, I don't know if you ever heard of her, but a sister named Aretha Franklin. Anybody ever heard of her? Okay, and we got a strong education of some of the things that she did behind the scenes. Some of the people who are nobodies, because she herself said that she really didn't know who Martin Luther King was, but she trusted his heart, and she thought he was going to do the right thing. She didn't know how important it was going to be. And just like Brother Turner knew that he had enough. He had enough, and he had to do something. He didn't know what would happen tomorrow, but he knew he had to do something. And so we appreciate the People's Organization for Progress, because they always do something. Okay? They don't sit on their hands. They don't pontificate. You know, they don't make excuses. They are involved in the struggle on a regular basis. So, in closing, I would like to share with you that anyone who wants to be part of United Parks is One, which is the umbrella organization over the Friends of Nat Turner Park, you're more than welcome to come to our monthly meetings, which are the third Saturday of the month from 10 o'clock to 12 o'clock. We meet at 60 Park Place on the second floor of the Trust for Public Lands conference room. You're more than welcome to come out. But we really appreciate the People's Organization for Progress, and we also appreciate you, Ms. Silver.
Thank you. Give Brother Ed. Power to the people. Power to the people.
Power to the people.
Power to the people. And let me say that we're so glad that we have this bond between the Friends of Nat Turner Park and the People's Organization for Progress, so that we can be out here every year. And I would like to make a proposal on the spot. I haven't discussed it with anybody. I know I'm gonna catch hell for this on Thursday night, but I have a proposal to the Friends of Nat Turner Park that the Friends of Nat Turner Park and People's Organization for Progress co-sponsor a program at Central High School on Nat Turner on his birthday, October 7th. How's that?
I second that.
So that way we can get into school and get exposure to a lot of young people and tell them about Nat Turner. But does everybody have this pamphlet? Everybody should have a copy of this pamphlet. If you don't, the copies are over here on the table. This is a pamphlet that was prepared by one of our members, Ann Janetta Robinson, and it is an excellent pamphlet. I really would recommend to you that you don't throw this pamphlet away, that you keep it. It is a historical document. It not only talks about the Nat Turner Rebellion, but it talks about, it gives you a historical overview of slave rebellions going all the way back to the Roman Empire. See, slavery is old. It goes all the way back. It also talks about Gabriel Prosser's rebellion, Denmark Vesey, and Nat Turner. So what I would like to do at this point is read the introduction on the pamphlet. You can read along with me. Nat Turner, does everybody have the pamphlet? Nat Turner was born on October 2nd, 1800 in Southampton County, Virginia, the week before Gabriel Prosser was hanged. You see that historical connection? Gabriel Prosser's rebellion was